All right, we're back with more Terror Games in the Dark. Normally, I wouldn't stream twice a day, but I have to for this one because I am actually having a real fun time playing this game because genuinely it has a lot of atmosphere. So if you didn't join us earlier today, which you probably didn't because I only saw one viewer in the chat, I'm pretty sure that was just my login because I'm monitoring it. And I just dropped my mixer. Hold on a second. We were playing Stories Untold, which is a very throwback text game. It's a very interesting game. Gets kind of meta, but so far I'm actually really impressed with it. It actually managed to get a couple of atmospheric scares in me, which is hard to do. Well, probably easy to do in a game, but for me to experience that. But I applaud something as old as a text game that actually is genuinely, gives me the creeps. So let's continue on our adventure here. I'm gonna get rid of the streaming cover here, and we'll get to getting. All right. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I just want to turn up the volume because I've noticed that in the previous stream that the music wasn't really coming up, and it's actually pretty darn good music too. So I want to make sure that that's being represented here. I don't know, maybe because I'm talking, it kind of overcomes the music, but we did House Abandoned, which was, I guess your character, which, basically just you, is looking through an abandoned house. Sorry, a plane's flying overhead right now. And, not sure if you can hear it. After that, a lot of strange stuff happened in this house. A couple jump scares got me. Really good jump scares, though. Not the classic, show some kind of like disfigured head and a scream. I'm hoping that we don't encounter that at all because those jump scares are kind of lame. See here. I'm just gonna double check my stream here. After that, a lot of strange stuff happened in this house. A couple of jump scares got me. Really good jump scares though. Not the classic, show some kind of like disfigured head. All right, sorry about that. For whatever reason, this is not a very loud game. At least I can't get it loud on my software here. Let me push it all the way up just to see what happens. Hopefully it won't overpower my commentary. Well, it looks like it won't too much, but we'll go ahead and give it a try. So we're gonna do. So we were stuck in this house, and then basically it said to admit something being your fault. From the sounds of it, it could be that you were the cause of something that happened to your family, possibly them dying or something like that. But we'll have a look-see. I have the chat open, so by all means, if you want to join me on the chat, obviously you'll have to be logged into YouTube to, chat with me. Go ahead and do so. Maybe alleviate my nervous tension as I play this game. I'll, of course, read everything from the screen as much as possible. So let's go ahead and do the lab conduct. Start. Sometimes you may need to look beyond the screen to progress. What on earth does that mean? I gotta say, I really dig this music. I bought this on Steam, and I did not get the one with...
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander Leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. In a moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal. I need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You can't proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Okay, as I was saying before, I really dig the soundtrack to this game, and I bought this on Steam. There's actually a pack. I think it's like a couple more dollars to get the actual soundtrack. I think this game's like $5.99 on Steam. If you get the entire like pack, you actually get the soundtrack, and I did not get the soundtrack, and I'm kind of regretting it right now and have to go back and go get it because it's not a bad soundtrack. Again, it reminds me of Stranger Things. Okay, so let's see here. I kind of couldn't really hear what that guy was saying. Experiment manual help. Subject J986 MEM is enclosed in solid outer layer. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. So let's see where I can turn my head. Not very far. I can still zoom in. It's like I work for some kind of company, and this is my workstation. So let's put in... I just typed in help. Press the keys bracketed in the top menu to move between pages. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. At the chamber, use your mouse cursor to select and interact. The chamber, use your mouse. Is there a mouse on the table? No. Press the keys bracketed in the top menu to... Okay, so experiment, manual, help. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. At the chamber, use your mouse cursor to select and interact. So there's the test chamber. All right. There we go. Let's do manual. Electromagnetic spectrum, acoustic resonance, concentrated light, drill press, safety instructions, equipment layout. Still don't know what's going on. Experiment. Subject J1986 MEM is enclosed in solid layer. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. So let's look at the safety instructions real quick. Use safety goggles and gloves at all times. Do not leave the container unattended during experimentation. It is extremely dangerous to handle any item within the container. Please ensure your next of kin is updated at HR. As per your agreement, follow all instructions exactly. Okay. Are there gloves anywhere? Maybe that's just kind of flavor text. Let's go back to manual. Electromagnetic spectrum X-ray. Required apparatus. Camera, monitor, set to X-ray. CC86. Well, what am I supposed to do? X-ray artifact determine internal structure. Input TV modes. Huh. Required apparatus. Camera, monitor, Set to X-ray and CC86 X-ray device. So what is this, the camera? It is. So camera. Darn it, what did it say? Set to X-ray. Waiting X-ray data. And what's the other one? CC86 X-ray device. So this one? What am I else? Input, TV input, R3 equals RGB, full IR, infrared, XR, X-ray, okay. Did I do it?
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material, and no signs of activity out there. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Begin what? Experiment complete. Press enter to receive new experiment task. This is way different from the game that we played before. Okay, enter. Experiment 2, surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. So, concentrated laser. Required apparatus. The LZR2 light generator set wavelength. Monitor set to RGB. Light frequency 6 feet. Okay. So is that RGB right there? I'm assuming that's it. Laser generator right here. Let's look at the settings real quick. Light frequencies. Demonstrate laser effects. Try using a low-powered red laser. Okay. So that's 650. Let's turn this on. Yes.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try a higher frequency.
Press to receive new experiment task. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Increase the laser energy. Use the green laser. Let's go to the manual. 510. This feels like a lot like, you know, doing normal work. I mean, I guess the idea of doing something unknown or whatever, mysterious. But I'm going to bet, and I'm not saying that this is at my current workplace or, you know, maybe my previous workplace. A lot of people wouldn't know what to do in these situations, even with clear directions that are right here. They'd probably call someone to do it for them. It's like a phaser.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Okay. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Increase the laser energy further. Use the blue laser. Alright. Don't have these memorized, so 4, 5, 5. Oh, it's beating.
Well, would you really? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. Okay, so the 250 sine wave with amplifier set to 1. Manual. Acoustic resonance. Required apparatus. Signal generator set frequency and waveform. Amplifier set gain. Okay. So he said to begin with 250 sine wave, amplifier set to 1. Let's look at the experiment. What did he say? 250? Okay, I was trying to figure out how to make this go faster. I was trying to turn it, but you just have to click and press up. Oh, man. Damn analog knobs. Oh, okay, let's go down a little bit. Alrighty. I'm sciencing. 250... with the amplifier set to 1. What does that mean? It's that switch that's next to it? Amplifier display. Okay. So I need to switch this to the sine. But... with generate 250 sine wave with the amplifier gain set to 1. Amplifier gain, where's... Oh, it's right here. How come it's not... Oh, I see. Is that 1? It's above 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Must not be doing something right because this is not blinking. So let me check here. Begin with generating a sine wave with the amplifier set gain to 1. Maybe it's too high. Go lower, go lower. Nothing. What's this? I wonder if I need to have the monitor set to something else. Let's look at the manual real quick. Acoustic. Signal generation frequency and waveform amplifier set gain. And it says set it to 1. Yeah, this is not doing anything. Begin with generate 250 sine wave with amplifier set gain to 1. Well, I'm trying here. Let's set the... Nope. Nope. Oh, do I need to turn this off? Huh, this is a puzzling one right now. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 hertz sine wave. 250. Yeah, it's 250. I need to call an engineer down here to figure this out. I'm not getting the response that I need. Oh, there we go. Okay. What the hell was I doing wrong? Oh, that's at 1? Let me check. Acoustic resonance. That's 2.5-ish. 0. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and just press the button. Press the button, Frank.
Updating the experiment now.
I really wish that there were jobs like this where you just get orders barked from an intercom and you're at this pretty much old-ass computer and you're just doing stuff to something that's really unknown. Basically, they just want you to, like, you know, be the sheep walking onto the landmines. Okay, test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Increase the frequency to 500 hertz sine wave and amplify gain of 5. Okay. Wait a minute. Say 800? 500. 500. Let's go to the 500. Whee! I wonder if this is 7's or 11's heart. Nope. Okay, so 5. It's like a little bit above 5. Uh-oh. What's happening?
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should it increase? To the risk of damage. What about level 2? Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
Test the acoustic resonant properties of the object. Switch to square wave, maintaining current frequency of 500 hertz and gain of 5. Okay, so square is this one. Scary stuff is happening.
We're seeing good activity on this side, seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
Well, this is why I get paid the big bucks. Test the acoustic resonant properties of the object. Maintain the gain of 5, the square wave. Bring the wave frequency up to 1 kilohertz. Alright. Mwah. I think I'll like slow down when it gets to like 900. There's that 900. Maybe I'll just let it go. Okay, let's slow it down. Speed it up, slow it down, speed it up. It exploded.
Full activity registry. We did it. Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps.
The hell is going on?
Attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
What? Connection. The protective casing is off. Proceed to drill the surface. Manual. Drill. Switch drill on. Ensure all other equipment except the camera and TV are switched off. When ready, trigger Sync Master as normal to begin drilling insertion. Alright, so I should turn off this and turn off the gain. Monitor's on. I turned off the laser already. A little nervous I'm turning this drill on. Okay, making sure that everything's off. Alright, here we go.
How do you feel?
Just
Don't be scared. We have the situation under control. Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Can I look at that thing still? Let me look inside of it. Look inside of its dead lights. Alright, let's go back to it. Well, time to continue this job. Make contact with the artifact. Open the test chamber. Is there a manual of opening the test chamber? Electromagnetic acoustics, safety instructions. Let's just look at that real quick. Use the safety goggles and gloves at all times. Do not leave the container unattended during experiments. It is difficult to handle items within the container. Please ensure your next of kin, yada yada yada. That is not reassuring at all. Equipment layout. Laser, camera, drill. I'm assuming I already have my goggles and my gloves on. But the goggles will do nothing, as Rainier Wolfcastle would say. Okay, let's just jump in the test chamber. Oh, is this it? What's going on? What the hell is that? Hi.
Sorry to have to do this, but we have to know.
Does that mean I'm not getting paid?
But you can do this. It's time to remember.
Just to let you guys know, there is an epilepsy warning on this game, so I hope you're not epileptic. I'm not sure if I am. I don't think I am. What am I supposed to do here? Click on— Oh, Jesus! Oh.
You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core.
I do.
It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
Data connection ready. Did I do it? You wake up in the cryopod, struggling against gravity. You force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere fills
You
your—
can navigate its memories. Use the computer. Work your way through.
This is a text game right now, but this device has something to do with it. Alright, this is getting interesting, guys. Let me reread this. Memory retrace, temporal interface conversion. You wake up in the cryopod, struggling against gravity. You force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Look. The craft is broken beyond repair. There is wreckage all around. An airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. The monitor blinks, demanding attention. The system looks usable. Alright. You tap at the screen and the airlock door sputters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship's powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. Okay. The airlock has been opened. The noxious atmosphere pours in. I wonder, I'm going to look at this thing. Let's try it again. Weird. Also interesting. Okay, let's get away from that thing. Hold breath. Okay. Go to airlock.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
Alrighty. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest.
This is incredible. How are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Some of this metal will have to be moved in order to free yourself. With every ounce of your remaining strength, You move away enough of the wreckage for you to crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. Okay. You squint at the light, trying to shield your visor lens at the same time. It is a circle of artificial lights set up around you to illuminate the crash in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks toward you.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
Well, lucky me. Let's go look in. Science. Okay, I'm not dead yet. We awake. The room is silent, only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. Get up. We awake, the room is silent. We are in bed, in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There's some sort of writing pinned to the wall.
This doesn't add up. We didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash. Whose memories are these?
Adjacent.
When did this happen?
Well, if you just let me finish, maybe I'll read it all. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest. They have tortured us. Symbols seem to indicate where on our body they had cut. We've been butchered and maimed over and over. Okay. Oh, I guess it doesn't know the word examine, so I'm going to look at monitor. The screen didn't give anything away. Flashing symbols and what could be numbers and rhythm. Oh. Okay, taking out wires wasn't good.
What's that alarm?
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
We'll find out what's going on.
Oh, it must be something happening in another room, kind of similar to what we went through in the previous adventure. We yank out the wires protruding from our chests. Together, we all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm, echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Turn off alarm. Okay. Let's just say exit.
Doctor, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision. It's not a memory. It's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
There's nothing else I can do. I can't sit here. Let's go for it. I'm outside. Oh. Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us, and a lock clamp shut. We are alone together. It was an access code terminal for a wide connection, allowing commanders to commandeer other hosts. Only you, we have access to these codes. It's time to use them. Codes.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our system. It's sending something across the network.
Up and down to select row.
Mr. H, please. We deeply regret what we put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. We don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Left and right to change the glyphs. Oh, I see what we're doing here. What am I matching up here? So, what are these? Use the arrow keys to match the glyphs. I have no idea what I'm doing. I wonder if the code's like flashed. Oh, I see. Okay, so I hover. God damn, I can't. Alright, let's try this again. I'm having a hard time seeing the code, but if I hover over the ball, it shows it to me. Oh, God damn. Alright. Calm down. Stupid alarm's going off, so I'm having a hard time concentrating. Okay. Alright, so... So that's... The second one was a diamond. That's the one. Alright, so that's that. Diamond. Weird thingy. I think that's it. That. Diamond. That thingy. Is that it? Sorry, what's the last one? That. Okay. Oh, shoot. Ah! Sorry, guys. I just lost the... Oh, there we go. Alright. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, the problem is I don't know what... Okay. So the problem is that every time I hover over it, I don't know if it's continuing from the first time I hovered over it or it's resetting. Oh, is there... okay, so... just have the wrong order, I think. Oh, poop. What's the other one? Well, this one's pretty difficult. Can I, like, look more into it or something? So that's... I'm wondering if the other one has... try this again. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I think that last one is this. Okay, so whatever is that one? It's one before the two diamonds that are on top of each other. Okay, so I think that's the right one. Yeah, that is the right one. So what's the one before that? It's the one with the... right? Keep on clicking off the window here. Oh, you know what? I'm neglecting on looking at the one on the left side, which is supposed to match up with the one. Okay, so let's look at the... So I'm looking for that weird thing right there. Okay, so there it is. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Now I get it. It's this one. So whatever that's square on the side, there it is. Square on the side. Come on. Okay, I can see that this is going to be this would be an epileptic's nightmare. Okay, so what's that? Damn, I can't. It's really hard to look at this thing. Oh, wait. Can I, like, slow it down? So, yeah, okay, cool. So, if I go on the outside a little bit more, it slows down a bit. Oh, because it's so fast, though. Okay. I think I got it. So that's that one. Oh, crap. My output's low. The stream's dying. Should come back in a bit, though. So it goes faster. Come on, man. Okay, it's diamond. There we go. Finally. What's going on?
You're free. They're converging. It's over.
Let's look at this one.
Mr. Agent, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait.
Whoa.
One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
Station process. Okay, got that unlocked. I think I'm gonna call it quits though right now, just because I've done like 2 episodes in the same day, and there's about 2 episodes left. So maybe I'll do those on a single stream. Maybe we'll do the last 2. I gotta say though, this game is a lot of fun. I do highly recommend it to anyone. It's an interesting way to kind of revisit an old genre, the text adventure, where you're half playing something, but you're also having effect on the environment. I'm actually very curious on what these 4 stories have in common, other than the fact that you're sort of like third person then first person, in terms of storyline, and then they kind of converge. So I'm wondering if they have anything to do with each other. Hopefully it's not going to be a disappointing. It's just a bunch of stuff that happens. I'd be really disappointed in that. I already have David Lynch, who does that all the time. I'm going to go ahead and exit here. Yeah. But hopefully you're having fun watching me play this game, because it's a very chilling game. I think I'm gonna maybe get off and play another game that's a little bit more happy. I don't know what that could be right now, because I think the 2 games that I'm playing right now is Resident Evil 4 and Friday the 13th. Which are both kind of bleak games, but bleak games in a fun way. So I'm going to sign off for now. Thank you for listening to this, or I'm sorry, watching this stream afterwards. I appreciate it, and if you have any comments, leave them below. If you got any suggestions that I can, play, go ahead and leave them. Within good reason, guys. Maybe not a game that's $69.99 because I got to buy all these games and try them out. But within reason, $20 is not a big deal to me. But let me know and I'll give them a try. Especially if they're a really scary game too, because I really enjoy that. Another plus is that if they're relatively short, I don't really have time to play a really long RPG or anything like that. I need to be able to, move on to the next game relatively quickly. But make the suggestions regardless of whatever you have, and I'll go ahead and check it out. Okay, keep it rolling.